Imagine buying land in a country that doesn't even exist. A place with cities, gold mines, and a royal government, all completely fake. This is the unbelievable story of Poyais, a nation that never was. In the early 19th century, Europe was filled with dreams of wealth, exploration, and new opportunities. Amidst this wave of colonial expansion, one man saw an opportunity, not to conquer, but to deceive. His name was Gregor MacGregor, a Scottish soldier and adventurer who fought in South America's wars of independence. But after his military adventures ended, he returned to London with a plan that would shock the world. In 1820, MacGregor announced he was the cacique, Prince of Poyais, a Central American kingdom rich in natural resources and waiting for British settlers. He claimed to have been granted this land by native leaders, over 12,500 square miles of tropical paradise, filled with fertile land, rivers, and gold. MacGregor printed official-looking documents, maps, flags, passports, even a Poyais constitution. He published a guidebook describing cities, banks, opera houses, and even a working parliament. He convinced investors and citizens that Poyais was the land of the future. The British public, desperate for a new life, trusted MacGregor's story. Over 250 people bought land and passports to Poyais. Ships were chartered. Families packed their lives, sold everything, and set sail for a land that did not exist. In 1822, the first ship arrived off the coast of present-day Honduras. What the settlers found was not a paradise, but untouched jungle. No buildings, no cities, just wild, mosquito-filled forest. There were no roads, no banks, no government. It was all a lie. Disease spread quickly. With no proper shelter or food, many settlers fell ill. Within 2 months, over half of them had died. A passing British ship rescued the survivors, and the truth began to unravel back in London. But MacGregor didn't stop. He returned to France and repeated the scam, trying to convince Parisians to invest in Poyais. He even tried to sell Poyais government bonds. Eventually, French authorities caught on, and MacGregor fled once more. Back in Britain, MacGregor was finally exposed. Survivors told their stories. Investors demanded justice. But despite the enormous fraud, MacGregor was never jailed. He returned to Venezuela in 1839, where he lived in peace until his death in 1845. To this day, historians debate how much of his scam was delusion and how much was cold, calculated deceit. Was he a master con artist or a man who believed his own lies? The story of Poyais is more than just a historical curiosity. It's a warning. It shows how powerful narrative, ambition, and blind trust can be. People followed a dream, not reality, and paid a tragic price. And perhaps the most shocking part? Some of the fake maps, documents, and flags of Poyais still exist in British museums, a chilling reminder that even entire countries can be nothing but smoke and mirrors.